Tribe, what's going on, family? Appreciate you guys for tapping back in, man. My name is Elijah, founder of the Grindtribe, #1 fitness and health optimization platform for black and brown men. And of course, bringing you another high-level conversation from one high-level thinker to another. So check this out. How to stay lean all year round. So currently, I'm sitting at about 162 pounds at 9% body fat. And this is essentially what most guys would call lean. And I'm not gonna lie, it's the place to be. You look good, you feel good, your mind is the most optimal when you're under 12% body fat, right? You know, you look good on the beach, I can still fill up my suit sleeves, right? This is the ideal goal for most guys who aren't trying to get too huge or do a bodybuilding show, or most guys who aren't trying to be like, you know, too skinny, right? It's just being lean. And so I wanna talk about how to stay lean all year round, right? Because this is a big thing. Some guys like to do, you know, the bulking and the cutting, but listen, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm gonna be honest, right? So unless I'm actually doing a show, preparing a show, I don't usually take the traditional bodybuilding route just because it can be very time consuming. And as an entrepreneur, listen, I've seen a lot of guys go get comfortable with that bulking and then get up to 20% body fat during their bulk and then get lazy and don't do their cut, right? And so listen, how to stay lean all year round. I wanna jump into the quick 5 tips that I got for you guys that I personally use and also that I help my clients use after they get results working with me. And so first things first, bro, is on some real high level shit. Keep better control of your time. Now, what do I mean by this? As men, it's very easy to consistently be getting wrapped up in commitments and things that kind of stretch us too thin. And the reason why this is a big issue is because when you get stretched too thin, when your priorities and your obligations are stretching you thinner or taking too much capacity to the point where you can't put in time towards your desires, such as looking good and feeling good, you end up inconsistent, right? Being inconsistent, falling completely off the gym is the quickest way to completely diminish your results and diminish the returns that you've actually accomplished while training. And so you want to make sure that you're having a better command over your time. I said control, but I like the word command a little bit better, right? And this is why I always talk about alignment. Alignment is simple, man. It's the mindset of looking at what you have going on inside of your lifestyle and only making room for the shit that truly matters to you and the people that matter most to you. So much of us is caught up in different businesses, obligations, priorities, friendships, shit that just bring us in so many different directions, and we can't even find that time and peace of mind, bro, to stay right with our body, right? And so if you've gotten to the point where you've gotten some results, keep command and control over your time. That's huge. That's gonna keep you consistent. Step number 2, don't get too comfortable, bro. Listen, a lot of times we be putting in that work, making it happen, and you start to see some of the results and you kind of relax a little bit. Listen, don't get too comfortable. I've done it before. You know, it's very easy for me to do it personally just because I've been doing this for a while now, right? So it gets real easy to just be like, you know what? I know I can jump back on it, but here's the reality. When you get too comfortable and you taper off too far away from where you need to be in the work that you need to be putting in with your body, what happens is it becomes even harder to get back lean again, because not only are you just tapering off the efforts, but you're also tapering off on the habits, right? So appreciate and be grateful for what you've accomplished and where you're at, but do not get too comfortable, because your ass will fall off and you will fall off quicker than you think. All right. Number 3 is eat to fuel your goals. This is quite frankly simple, right? Macros. I follow macros, bro. And my macros aren't always perfect, right? But it's simple, right? I have a higher amount of protein, a moderate amount of carbs, moderate amount of fats. I never go low carb, I never go low fat. Low fat is not good for your testosterone. I love to have sex, right? So I don't want to be doing anything that's going to fuck with my sexual performance, right? Carbohydrates is my body and my brain's main source of energy. So I'm not going to go low carbs. But I do eat to fuel my goals, and I try to keep it as clean as possible, but making sure that the structure of my calories and my macronutrients consistently is within alignment of my goal to stay lean. All right. Now, again, know your ratio of your macros, know how to hit them, and know how to be flexible with them, right? Sometimes you're hitting the same macro numbers, but one version looks super clean and the other one looks like more like summertime clean, right? You know, summertime, we're going out, having fun, we have a lifestyle to live, that's cool, but eat to fuel your goals, all right? Number 4, know your seasons. This is big, right? Back in high school, I used to wrestle. We would always know, hey, it's wrestling season, it's preseason, and it's off season, right? And you obviously know preseason, you start ramping up, season is intense, right after the season, you give yourself a little bit of rest, and the off season, you do something to kind of just keep yourself in maintenance mode. It's the same thing with your body, right? You want to know when is the time that you're going to go 10, 12 weeks, 3 months, going super hard to smash your goals, hit the next milestone, and when do you want to take a week off? Or when do you want to take a quick month or two to kind of taper down into a more lifestyle-based space? Now, this is going to be contingent on your lifestyle, what you got going on with your business, but the biggest thing is that you have that level of awareness. Know your seasons, dog. Know when the times that you're going to be going hard in the gym, and know the time that you're going to be giving yourself a little bit of a leeway, right? Now, not too much leeway, but just a little bit of leeway, going from 5 days a week to maybe 2 or 3 days a week. Just know your seasons. As long as you're disciplined and you're aware, that'll give you the ability to kind of move around and be a little bit more flexible with your lifestyle, right? While also being able to sustain your results, all right? Now, lastly, make recovery a lifestyle. Guys, 50 to 60% of the process of getting lean and building muscle, right? Especially the aspect of losing fat and getting your body on a high metabolic rhythm, I like to call it, is simply making sure you're paying attention to recovery. Make recovery a lifestyle, bro. Listen, I get it. I've been an entrepreneur full-time since I graduated college. It can get very easy to get sucked into the hustle culture where you feel like getting too much sleep makes you less of an entrepreneur or less of a successful guy or less of an ambitious guy. Nah, bro. Get your sleep. Do your foam rolling. Take time to recover, take recovery days, eat to nourish your body. When you make recovery a lifestyle, what you allow yourself to do is completely optimize your process of getting and staying lean, right? That's what it's about. It's about an optimal lifestyle. So if you're consistently overtraining or not getting any sleep and you're developing bad habits, you're gonna just put your body in an immense amount of stress, and it's gonna be counterproductive towards sustaining muscle mass. Anytime your cortisol levels are too high, right, they actually are counterproductive towards building muscle. How do your cortisol levels get too high? When you're not sleeping enough, when you're too stressed from your job or your lifestyle, and when you're overtraining. So make recovery a lifestyle. And honestly, I like to say put your vibration, mind, body, spirit in a state of homeostasis, right? Homeostasis is more of a scientific, term. So anybody that's a science guy that might cringe at the fact that I just brought homeostasis to mind, body, spirit. But listen, find your flow, bro. When I talk about recovery, it's a holistic process, man. Find your peace of mind, right? Make sure that you're allowing your body to recover and you're treating it correctly. And listen, that'll get you to be able to sustain where you're at, especially with these gains, because your muscles are able to recover and sustain, all right? So, 5 ways to stay lean all year round. Number 1, be in more command over your time. Really, really important, right? Don't be out here stretched too thin, telling everybody and everything. Don't be out here being a yes man, bro. Guys who are in shape aren't yes men because they have the capacity to be able to put the time and effort towards their body, and you can't have that capacity if you're doing everything for everybody else, right? Number 2, don't get too comfortable. Point blank period, right? Number 3, eat to fuel your goals, right? Number 4, know your seasons, right? When am I going hard? When is it a maintenance season? When is it a complete off season? Know it and be aware of it. And lastly, number 5, make recovery a lifestyle. Hope that was helpful, fam. Talk soon. Peace.